Alright folks, it's time for another new project. We're done with flip-flop, which is sitting right over here. She's all complete. Got my covers ready to cover it up. So we can get started on this 1981 Stern Lightning. This one, there was 2,350 made of the Stern Lightning. This has the MPU 200 in it, which we'll get into here shortly, and I'll show you the inside the back box and that. Right now we're just going to kind of go over this. We'll start here at the top at the head unit, the back box. The glass is a little rough. You can see we have quite a bit of yellow missing, and there's a little bit of black. I'm not worried about the black. I can fix the black. The yellow, if I can match that up, I can make that look pretty good. A lot of this in here is white, so I might be able to color that in white. Same with here. I think the orange is okay, but I think we can do the white. I think we can make this back glass look pretty decent. You know, the machine's a little rough, but we're gonna make it look as best as we can. Cabinet, ouch. Cabinet is rough. Debating right now what to do about the cabinet. The head unit's alright. I mean, it just needs cleaned up. It's nasty, but man, the body, you know, this is the bad side. Should have kept you over on the other side so you didn't have to see this. But, you know, I haven't decided, like I said, as to how I'm going to go about the cabinet. And that's going to be one of the earlier things we do, so we can get it put together and we don't have to tear it all back down again just to work on the cabinet. Coin door, little rusty, and so is the face here is a little beat up too, but you know, oh god, door's bent a little bit. We got to order a new switch, just a little bit. We'll get a new switch coming. Everything's there. This one's got a small ball in it, so this one, it's got small balls. This is a multi-ball. I'm not real positive. Let me take a peek. I think the Lightning. Oh shoot! I think this is a 3-ball. It has 3 balls in it. You can see there's one down in there, but anyway, let's get over that until I figure it out. The playing field, another subject. Rough. We got one drop target busted off. The other 8 are good. We do have one busted. That'll be ordered. And this playing field is going to get all new inserts. For the simple fact is they're hanging up. And this one is, you can see the tip of it is hanging up. And this one actually comes right out. And I tried another insert, and it is the inserts that have shrunk, nothing wrong with the playing field. It's just the inserts have shrunk over time. Plastics, we have a busted piece off of the plastic up here, and that back corner. And that back corner usually gets busted from lifting the play field. Rest of the plastics are good, except for they're a little wavy. So we're gonna see how much I get into this before I drop $169 for a new set of plastics for this. You know, we got cracks here. Now, as far as paint wise goes, we have a few spots that we'll address. There's one right there, which is really no big deal because that's mostly black with just a little bit of blue. Your center window here is sunk in. It shrunk. The plexi has shrunk. So from over time of the ball hitting the edge here, it has chipped all that away, and somebody has, you know, touched all that up along in there. What we'll do is we'll pull this out, we'll shim it, and get this as level as we can with the play field. That way, once we do get it touched up and we put a little bit of clear coat on it, it'll protect it and it won't get any worse. Because the rest of the playing field is really nice. Play field, however you want to call it. These inserts here, there's a bad spot right there that has been touched up. Get my finger out of there so it can focus. I'll probably go ahead, goat head. I'll probably go ahead and replace every insert on this play field. I'll get the decal kit so I can replace all the decals that are going to be missing. You know, it's only these two, the two X's, and then 1 through 4 and 1 through 5 times. Those are the only ones that have decals on the insert. Okay, yeah, we have 3 drop targets up here, and stand-up targets that are filthy. 4 flippers. Got a top playing field on this one. Got the lower playing field, and then you got the top play field where you use your little stunners up top there. Let me find, there it is. And see this one, when you shoot the ball, it comes right up through there. It comes right up through here. So that will have to, that'll be interesting. That shooter sure the hell doesn't want to shoot very good half the time. I've been playing around with it, you know, just kind of going over stuff on it and trying to get a game plan as to what we're going to do. I did notice when I first took the glass off this that this post here was just kind of leaning off to the side. Well, as you can see, our hoe is stripped out. So we're going to have to address the stripped hoe. We'll have to address that. Okay, let me get the play field up and we'll take a peek underneath of it and see what it looks like underneath here, under it. In the bottom here, all we have is our tilt Mac over here and our rectifier board, speaker, and transformer. That's the only thing on the inside of the cabinet, and a crap ton of wiring. All the wiring's laying down inside here because, you know, when I get them, the head unit's off. I have them, when my shipper brings them up, he pulls the head units off of them and packs them up that way. So, and we're just going over this right now, and I'm showing you what we're going to be working with. So I didn't even hook anything up. I just set the head unit up on there, put 3 bolts on it, and so we can take a look at everything and see what we got to do. Underside of the play field is actually in pretty decent condition. Our flippers, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of play in our stern flippers here. So we may not have to screw with them, except for probably might have to put some new end strokes on it. It's always a good thing to do. If you can get them or got them, or can afford them, whatever. Drop target banks. Here's one over here. This one, you can see, yeah, that resets it. And that one needs a little help, because that one probably won't hit the switch. Like I said, this one's got a broken one on it, and it. So let me find. There it is. Doesn't want to reset them. There we go. So that one, we'll pull that one down out of there and see what we have to do to it. Probably mainly just clean it and get her working properly. And there's our third bank. That one, see, it's got a sticker missing there. And those ones didn't have any stickers, so I'll order a sticker set too to put on those drop targets. Everything else looks pretty decent. You know, the upper play field. Everything's here. We got 2 sets of slingshots. We got slingshots on the upper play field and lower play field. And let me see here. Where's our... let me find our flipper. There's our flipper. Whoa. That's a heck of a little setup there. I like that spring. I do not believe that is factory. See, they did change a coil out on the other side. And so we'll take a peek at this one. This one will probably have to be worked over. Oh, damn. Standing on my head in there. And here's the shooter rod. I don't know what the hell we got going on here. But I do know the bushing in it is bad, so we'll change that out. But this may have been, you know, that's all they had to fix that, so it would shoot. I mean, when they're out on location and you need the machine making money, you use whatever you have in your truck, toolbox, whatever. You know, so I'm pretty sure that's probably what that's all about. Probably the spring broke and all was all collapsed, and this is what he had to at least get it back up and making money for him. It's what happens with a lot of these. You know, it doesn't pay to take them back to the shop and have somebody fix them unless you have a really bad problem with them where they have to go back. But stupid crap like this, you put them together the best you can so they work, so they can make money for you. Because I don't know what probably the life expectancy of one of these out on location is probably between 5 and 7 years until they're about wore out, or until the operator finds something new to put in. Okay, we do have our shield here, our guard. I'll go over our rectifier board, volume control. There's the speaker connection, which the wires are up in the back box. And nothing else too interesting in here. What do we got? There, coin mech. I got a couple keys. I don't know what the hell those are for. Here's an E-clip. We can throw that in the box. Those are always good to have around. And this little ball, got little balls, goes right in there. First time in a long time I've seen one of them laying in a machine. Usually those are tossed. Okay, so that's our inside of our cabinet and the underside of our play field. I'll put the play field down and get the back glass out of it, and we'll take a peek on the inside, and I'll show you all the glories of the inside of the back box. There's the back side of the glass. You can see all of our paint that's missing up through here. Somebody had touched it up a little bit. And this is where we're peeling right there. So we'll work on it. We'll get her cleaned up, get it touched up, and then we'll clear coat it so we can protect what's on there. What's left on it anyway. Okay, 5 displays. We got our 4 scores and our ball and match unit. And this one looks like we got some black at the top of the numbers there. All the other ones don't look too bad. Okay, let's get in here. And voila! This is where all the magic happens. Ooh, magic. Okay, this is where all the magic happens. I think I already said that, didn't I? Okay. Let's see, we can see over there. Stern Lightning was tested good. 12/3 of 12. Okay, backside of our... Let's do that first. Let's do the backside of our score displays here. Now, these two are the newer style, and these two are those 3 are the ones with the little titties on the back. They belong to the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Okay. Enough screwing around, huh? Power supply and driver. Solenoid drivers. This board looks good. There's our flipper relay. High voltage for our displays. Our MPU, the MP200. Like I said, was tested good in 2012, so that's not too long ago. We'll shit can that battery. I don't know, it looks like there might be just a little bit of battery damage over there, or it's just some discolorations. We got a screw missing there. We can get those screws put back in. These things have to be screwed down to pick up all the ground it can get. Our light driver board. And let's see, this should be, top one should be our sound. Should be our sound board. See a little amplifier sitting right down there in the corner. And that one should be the, what do you want to call it? The attract mode driver. Lightning. Yeah, 1980 Stoin. VSU 100. Pretty sure that's what drives our God, can't talk at the moment. Here, just look at this for a minute while I gather myself up. Okay, I dropped the one wire down in there. That's the one that goes down to our rectifier board and our speaker. When they did pull the head off, I see they ripped the ground off, which just goes right under here, under that bolt there. We can easily put that back together. That's no problem. But they did leave me all the screws for all the wiring harness holders, the wire tamers. Let me move that back glass down just a hair. What do we got? That tag is lightning insert. Yep. Always amazed me. That's what they call this, is the insert. Got all of our instructions here. At least we can set up our 3-ball. You know, we can set up our MPU if we choose to do so. We can change some settings on our MPU. 5-ball factory MPU switch settings. Okay. Attention, for proper game operation, all boards must be bolted down for ground return. That's why I said you have to make sure these are all your screws are in. Make sure you're screwed good. That way you will pick your ground up and it will return. Return to sender. Address unknown. Everything else looks pretty good there. So it looks like we have a good solid place to start. Not missing any boards, and we don't have any big char marks or holes in the boards or anything, so this will be a really good candidate to put together. Alright, let me see here. Let me put everything back together and we'll go over a few things. Now the first thing we're going to do to lightning is we're going to work through all of our boards before we even try and plug it in and turn it on, before we get started on anything else. We got to make sure that it's electronically sound as far as our MPU working and everything's working. Now we know we'll probably have some problems with some switches and solenoids and stuff like that, but that'll come later when we flip the play field over and do all of our sleeves and see what the hell we got to do. Put new DWAP targets in it and see if we can get this one squared away so it's working better. But hell, I don't know, it may work fine. You know, resetting them by hand doesn't always tell you that there's something wrong with it, because it happens so quick when it resets them. But yes, we'll work through our boards first before we even put any power to this. We want to make sure that when we do plug it in and turn it on, that we don't have a fire, or that we give it all the chance in the world to come on and do something. So we'll work through that. But anyway, I got to bring the cord through it anyway. I love doing this. I swear to God, every stinking one of these I put together, I always leave the dang cord down inside, and then I gotta unbolt the head unit again and pick it up a little bit so I can weasel the cord through. Just one of them things. So, I think, ooh, Knight Rider. And ooh, Target Alpha. 2 more waiting in line to come in. Plus a storage unit full of crap. That's where Gorgar is. Kept wanting to do it, but I kind of piled stuff in here and got to do this stuff up first, and I have some more coming in. Some more real toilets will be coming in here pretty soon. They were supposed to be in last week, but didn't show up. Which is okay. I got plenty to do. I'm not lacking stuff to work on, so. Okay, so that's what we are working with, and that's what we have. Hope you're going to enjoy this series as much as I'm going to enjoy doing this series. This is episode 1 and episode 2. In the next episode, we'll start working over our boards. We'll start down below with our rectifier board, since that's where our power goes to first. And we'll look it over and check everything and make sure it's okay, check the fuses and all that, and then we'll go up and check on the power supply and see how it looks and make sure it's ready to have juice put to it. So until next time, me and Lightning will see you in the next episode. See ya.